On. Welcome to today's In the Kitchen with Crystal segment. I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game, and today we are going to do all the brunch. All the brunch. Yes, yes, yes. So I welcome you. Come on in. If you're here with me now, say hey, let me know that you're here. For anybody who's catching it on replay, because most of you will be, type replay in the comments to let me know that you came in and watched it. So, and also tag your folks, let them know that we're getting started, because look at, I don't know anybody who does not like brunch, but sometimes with brunch we can go a little overboard. So today we are going to make a healthier brunch, just making slightly different changes, but we are still going to smash. It's still gonna be fire, so do not get it twisted. If you know anything about me so far, you know that I love to eat, and I'm not going to tell you to eat anything that's garbage or trash. No, I'm not. So, what are we doing today? We are going to make a healthier French toast. We are going to make our bacon as our protein. We are going to make an egg scramble. And, you know, I was just talking to somebody. What's the difference between breakfast and brunch for real? Because it's not like most people bring in burgers and all that stuff, because brunch is breakfast and lunch together. It's typically the potatoes. Once you start adding potatoes, then it's brunch. You know, oatmeal, breakfast. Pancakes, breakfast. What else was I talking about? Scrambled eggs, breakfast. Boiled eggs, breakfast. But when you bring in your potatoes, that's when we're into brunch. So we're going to make us some potatoes and onions. And how can you have brunch without the mimosa? So let's get started. And real talk, first thing we're gonna make is a mimosa. So how am I making this a healthier version? What I did was, instead of just getting the regular orange juice, we went with a light version of, it's only 50 calories per what? Let's see, 50 calories per 8 ounces. You know we don't use 8 ounces in the mimosa. But just getting one that's lower calorie, lower sugar, you're already making a better decision, right? We don't need a little bit of that. Then, what I also did was, if you're curious, you want to try to get a Brut champagne, because they're typically lower sugar. So, that's, I can't stand taking this stuff off. Take too long, take too long. But that's our healthier mimosa. Y'all tell me how y'all like mimosas. And you know, you can always fancy up a mimosa, add all different types of juices. What I've also become a fan of, I have started using, boy, I need some help with this. Oh, there we go, I got it. I've started using grapefruit juice, doing grapefruit mimosas. Babe, babe. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we need that to help us cook, right? All right, so mimosa ready. Bam. First thing done already. All right, get this out of the way. Cheers. We got to taste it, right? Make sure it's right. Now, I apologize. My comments aren't coming through today. So the first thing we're going to do to get started are our potatoes, because they typically take the longest. So I'm just going to clean this off. And if you don't know, I keep saying, if y'all don't have a brush to clean off y'all vegetables, get all that extra dirt off of them, you are tripping. Saying so cool. I like little gadgets. I should do one. I know I've done, well, I guess I did do live before with some of my favorite gadgets. Those are like my eating gadgets. I got other gadgets up in here that I just enjoy. All right, so with the potatoes, we're literally just going to do potatoes and onions. But what I'm going to use as my oil today, because a lot of times people like to use butter, and you know, like I said, we're making it healthier. So we're not using butter, we're not frying it. I'm going to use a little coconut oil today. And it's unrefined, so it has a little bit of extra flavor, because we don't need a lot. I'm just doing a little drizzle. And the reason why I'm putting it over here now is because what I like to do, I like to cut my potatoes up, put it straight in the pan. So I need to have my oil there first, because I didn't want to put an oil on top of it. All right, so to make sure, because again, y'all know I'm all about speed and quickness. So to help them cook faster, I'm gonna cut these into small, not completely diced, but small piece of potato. Because that's one thing, I can't stand an undercooked potato. Oh my goodness. That is so horrible. It's like you don't like yourself or people when you're doing that. So I'm just making these to small pieces so they'll cook faster. And I had to make extra today because I told the fam when I was making it, and he was like, oh, will you want some? So I got to make some enough for the whole fam to get some today. So yes. So again, I apologize to anyone who's in the comments. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see you today. And I don't feel like battling with it. I'd rather give you this information, come back and check. Maybe it'll kick on. But still, engage. Ask your questions because I will see them. I will see them. So I'm just, and honestly, let's talk about how much you should use. So, one of the issues when it comes to just weight loss, period, is typically the food. And with the food, it's about what we're eating, how we're preparing it, how much of it we're eating. And a lot of times we tend to overindulge. So with the potatoes, I know this potato looks little. You're like, oh, that's a little bitty potato. I need more than that. No, you don't. You only need one potato for yourself. So I'm making 3 because I think 3 of us are going to eat today. But you really only need 1 potato per person. And especially you see how much when I cut it up, how much it gives. So don't make all this extra because we tend to want to eat all the extra when we see it. So just make enough unless you are making extra. That's my favorite meal prep tip, is to just cook a little bit extra with the intent of it being leftovers for the next meal. Not so you can have extra to eat. No, no, no. But say, you know what? If I just make a little bit extra, I can have this for tomorrow too. Then do that, fam. Do that. All right. So potatoes are cut nice and small. You cannot have potatoes without onions. If you make your potatoes without onions, I'm questioning you. I'm just saying. All right. So I'm going to get my onion. I'm going to do the same thing. Cut a slice. Yeah. Just make them nice small. And I like to get it nice and small. So I want potatoes all up in all the bites. When it grills up and caramelizes, baby, ain't nothing like potatoes in the onions. And I honestly, that's a shame. I honestly feel like you can't really have too many onions because they caramelize and taste so doggone good. All right, let me see how much more onion I can get. Shoot, I may as well use the rest of this onion. It's not that much. And I just told you I love the flavor of onions with my potatoes. Bam. Chop that up. All right. Put that in there. Rinse my hands off again. And hey, for anybody who's coming in, this is Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness Is Not a Game, and we're in today's In the Kitchen segment where we are doing all things brunch. If you are here with me, say hey, let me know where you're watching from, and also let me know if you're watching on replay. So to season it, I just love a little black pepper. Well, let me stop playing. I like pepper. I like pepper. Pepper and onions make the potatoes for me. Now use a little bit of seasoning salt. As I say, a little bit. That's the other issue. Because people think it's the salt that cooks, that seasons the potatoes. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. It's the onions. So this is my other trick. Another reason why I put it all in there first. So I season it, then I shake it all up, all in the skillet. That way the seasoning got distributed and the oil. Then we're gonna put this thing on the stove. Bam. I want it on medium first, get the heat up so it get hot up in there, build up the steam. Then I'm gonna bring it down on low so that they sort of simmer. All right. Next up is the bacon. Now we've had some discussions about whether turkey bacon is good or not. Now say it's all about how you make it, right? Hold on, let's take some water. Have y'all had any water yet? I got my mimosa, but we also went through water. Stop playing. Okay, so like I was saying, It's all about how, let me get this out the way, how you make it. So today I'm gonna show y'all one of my favorite ways to make my turkey bacon. Now, I've told you before, sure, when you put it in the microwave, it can come out, uh-oh, I almost dropped the mimosa. Can't do that. It can come out tasting like cardboard. But I showed you before how you make it on the stove in the skillet. It's really good and juicy. Another way to make it is to bake it. Ah, y'all hear that rhyming? I ain't even trying to rhyme. I just got bars. Bars, man. Bars. Alright, so I'm going to throw this in. Oh, I hear it sizzling. I'll give it a couple more minutes of that heat getting it up in there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bake this bacon. And I'm going to show y'all something else I do to add a little flavor. Miss would make all this in bacon. I told you, my family talking about, oh, we having brunch today. Let me move that out y'all way so y'all can see. This is what, 3, 4. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all this on here, but we gonna make it do what it do. And that's another thing. I told y'all before, I love cooking on the shoot, we can crumple this up like bacon. Like pork bacon. But I love cooking in the toaster oven because it cooks the right portion size, right? Alright, so I got all these up on here. Let me arrange my hands, get this turkey juice off my hands, and then I'm gonna show y'all my secret whipping. Bam. Alright. It is. Y'all ready? Wait a minute, let's take a sip. I'm gonna show you. It is brown sugar. A little brown sugar bacon. I don't think nobody mad at it. I don't think nobody mad at it. But this is the thing. Don't go overboard. You see, I'm just, don't just my bag or wash my hands. I'm just going to sprinkle. Just sprinkle a little bit on here. So all you're doing is just adding that little flavor. Because what you want is to be eaten, but like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? That's different. That's different. That's all we want. So I'm just doing a little sprinkle. I don't think overall, shoot, this what, 6 pieces of bacon, and I may not be using a whole tablespoon. I mean, even teaspoon. So I'm just adding a little bit. But it don't have to be all over. Or just add a little bit. All right, and we're gonna bake that about 12 minutes. Got it. Thank you. Thank y'all for calling tech support. Tech support has come in. I said, oh, my potatoes. Y'all here. So I'm gonna turn it down to low. Bam. So now the bacon is cooking, it's doing its thing. Let me move. Y'all know I can't stand no mess. So what we gonna go to next? We are gonna go to the French toast. Look here. When I was little, I used to think French toast was so hard to make. I thought it was so amazing my mom made it. And then as I grew up, I probably realized how easy it was to cook. Like, oh, that's easy to cook. But we know that it can be like, it's like a luxury item for breakfast, right? But what we're going to do today is we're going to make a lighter version of this French toast. Let me know if y'all like French toast. Hey, I got my T-Pain playing right now. Y'all gonna see a little ratchet because maybe I shouldn't have put him on today, but I was in the mood. All right, so how are we gonna make this a lighter version of our French toast? One, it's about the base of what we're using. We're not using the thick old Texas toast and all that stuff. We are using regular bread, and we are using the Healthy Life, which has less calories, more fiber. All right, and we have more fiber. That means you have less carbs, net carbs. So we're using the Healthy Life honey wheat bread. Then instead of whole eggs, because you know the basis of making French toast is just bread, eggs, milk, right? So instead of using the entire egg, we're going to use egg whites, and then instead of using regular milk, we're going to use our unsweetened original almond milk, which saves you some calories as well. All right, so let me move this out the way for now. Oh, and then of course we don't make no nothing without cinnamon, and my little to add a little cinnamon to it. All right, I mean nutmeg. So let me get, oh, I thought my French toast bowl was in here, but we gonna make this one work. I got a special bowl I typically like for my French toast, but that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We still make it work, still gonna make it work. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get us some egg whites. Start with our egg whites first. Hey, say word. Now let me see that. Hey, hey. All right, let me stop. Let me go and sort these doggone eggs, and I'm going. Oh. Let me. I said sort. Let me separate these eggs, and I'm gonna start. Two. No, I'm gonna do 3. And you know what? It's all about till the ancestors tell me to stop. There's no measurements. Every once in a while, I might follow a recipe that has real good measurements. Typically, though. All right. So G said, yes, French toast. Your mimosas ready to be made here. Sorry, couldn't make it on the air. My bad. All right. So I got my egg. Gonna put a little milk up in here. Oh yeah, that's what I say. They didn't even know real measurement. It is truly until the ancestors tell me to stop. Because what I've learned is that you don't want it too eggy, right? Because you don't want your bread to just be like bread covered in egg. Put that little cinnamon up in here. Yeah, you can't go wrong with cinnamon. And then dash some nutmeg. My song, y'all. Now let me see that. Hey, hey. And we're gonna mix this on up. Yeah, okay. I like how it's smelling. I like how it's smelling. I can do this. Like I said, because I see how just wanted a little bit. I don't like mine super thick. Like I say, because I like for my bread to get up in there and soak it on in. When it's too eggy, it's just like sit on the outside of it. And I tell y'all, what I realized this morning as I was getting everything together, and I'm just whisking all these ingredients together to make sure the cinnamon and nutmeg are in here really good. What I realized this morning had me disappointed. I don't have any confectioner sugar. So again, we're talking about saving calories. I don't typically even use syrup with mine. I use confectioner sugars to sprinkle on top, and it just adds a little extra sweetness, and I just eat it that way. But we ain't having that. So I guess today I'm either gonna have to use a little cinnamon. I mean, a little cinnamon. Cinnamon is on my bread. A little syrup or a little honey. Either one. All right. So I just turned on my griddle, getting that warm. We're gonna soak both sides of the bread in here. Cook them nice and low on the griddle, because what you don't want to do is have like outside cooked and then the inside is all soggy. So you want to cook it low and slow. All right. So while that's doing that, while that's warming up, let's talk about what's gonna go. And let's check on these potatoes. Hey, get my spoon and see what's happening. Oh, they cooking well. Yes. Oh, they smell so good. Yeah, they're doing exactly what I wanted to do. The onions are caramelizing. You can smell all the flavors. And cooking it in coconut oil, and I'm distributing it so they cook evenly. Coconut oil adds the good fats as opposed to the butters and the grease from frying. We don't need all that. All right. Oh yeah. So let's talk about what's going in the eggs. And our egg scramble, because that's the thing we're doing. We're going to saute. We're making a veggie egg scramble to go with it. So we have some spinach, some mushrooms, add that extra meat, that meaty flavor, tomatoes for extra with a beautiful color and flavor, and then peppers. You see, these are my peppers that I got from the freezer. I told you I cut up stuff in advance and save them. And it's all about making meal prep easy, girl. So let's see how this is doing. Oh yeah, it's doing all right. It's doing all right. It's doing all right. So it's time to get the bread. What you mean you can't wait to eat? Okay. I guess tech support can eat today. I guess. So let's see. I may as well pull out how many I want. Let's see. Look at it. So son likes to cook breakfast for dinner sometimes. You don't know one time this young man had nerve to make me, what, 5 slices? Fam, what? I don't want to eat 5 slices of bread on any day. But he likes to also try to make me tap out. All right. So, ooh, look at that. Ooh, can y'all see that cinnamon on there? That's what you want, to see the flavor. You hear that? Just a little sizzle. Yeah. That's one thing I love about making French toast. And you want to feel it to where, I remember one time I didn't know to, like, let the milk get through it. It was so doggone dry on the inside. Oh my gosh. So you want to get it soaked in, but I love seeing the cinnamon and the nutmeg on the outside of it. Ooh. Come on. Come on. I think I might make a little bit more. Make 2 full batches. Yes. Yes, I will. That means I'm going to have to add a little more egg and milky milk. Make a... There we go. Ooh, look at that. All right, we're just going to let that cook. Let me rinse my hands before I crack these eggs. Whew. Y'all tell me, who else loves French toast? I see Miss G loves French toast. Who else? And this bacon smells good. Oh, we about to eat this brunch in a minute. Yeah, let me crack another egg. I think that's all we're going to need. I don't think we're going to need a lot. Ooh. That's a shame how much fun I have cooking. And, oh shoot, do y'all hear who T-Pain in love with? Oh, this is Ratchet in the kitchen with Crystal today. Apologies. I ain't giving, I'm afraid. Because I love me some Ratchet. I typically listen to the Ratchet when I cook. Makes it more exciting. Makes it more exciting. All right, add a little more milk up in here. Yeah. Somebody tell me in the comments who Lil Pain. T-Pain in love with. What's this, my nutmeg? Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't use more nutmeg than cinnamon. Your body might not be ready for it. Guys, everything smells so good up in here. Oh, that's what I said. I get excited about cooking because I just imagine what it's going to taste like when I'm done. I'm like, oh, that's going to be good. That's going to be yummy. And I'm going to smash. But I like meat a lot. Yes, I do. Let's see what these bread looking like. Let's see. Guess I could have stood to use a little non-stick spray, but they still, let me see. Yeah, it's still cooking. Still cooking on that side. Oh yeah, that's how you know it's almost ready. When it's almost ready to completely flip over, it's moving easily. Yeah, y'all do y'all thing. Cook on up nice and slow. Yeah, I like mine, like, I cook by color too. I like mine to have that nice light golden brown. All right, so that's ready to go. So the next thing, let me as well start getting a head start on cutting up these vegetables that I'm going to eat. And I'm going to cook this these doggone eggs. All right, so spinach, we don't have to do that. All right, just need a little bit of peppers. I'm just going to take a handful of these. So I'm in love with it. Yeah. Let's see. Look, cooking the turkey bacon in the toaster oven. Also, I will add a little brown sugar this time when I cook. And I'm telling you, that little brown sugar takes it to a whole nother level. And with these peppers, I'm just chopping them 2 bites. That's all. Because we're going to saute these real quick. And then I'm going to hit my tomatoes. Oh, some of them look bad. I thought I just got these. Man. That's alright though. The majority of them are fine. And like I said, I love tomatoes for the flavor and for the color. You want to please all your senses. And when you like what you see, you're going to enjoy your food even more. And the multiple colors, the bright, vibrant colors, all help. And I'm just halving these just to get it to spread through. But I'm one of those, I like all the flavors in every bite. And I said if. So that's a good juicy tomato. Okay. Just spread it all on, Chris. I guess that's what I get for wearing the shirt. I was telling some, oh my goodness, spread all of them. I was telling somebody that I like this shirt. I think it's funny. But I had a flight attendant one time check me. He told me my shirt was rude. I like it. So if he's watching now, he probably happy like that's what you get for wearing that shirt. You shouldn't have worn that shirt anyway. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna get this bacon a couple more minutes. What I don't want it to do is overcook. Ooh, French toast is almost ready. Nice and brown. Come on, let that cook. See, tomato, mushrooms. Like I said, mushrooms add extra meaty texture, meaty flavor without all the extra calories and fat for me. So I think I'm gonna do 3 of these. I like them. All right, and to clean off our mushrooms, all we do is get a paper towel. You know, they come from the earth. They got a little dirt on them. So we're gonna wipe off this extra dirt. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we gonna do. That's a shame I'm so excited. Because I like, tell me if you like mushrooms. So I asked in the Fitness is Not a Game group this week, what are some foods you just absolutely will not eat? And I was surprised at the number of folks who said mushrooms. Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with the mushrooms? Mushrooms are delicious. I love all the mushrooms. And I'm cutting them small. It's so funny because I remember one time my son was like, I don't eat mushrooms. Boy, as much as I make spaghetti with mushrooms in them, don't tell me what you don't eat. And he's like, oh, I didn't know. I know you ain't know. You ain't gotta know. You just gonna eat that doggone spaghetti and everything else with the mushrooms in it I make. Because you do eat mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Wait a minute. I hear this French toast say, I done, Crystal. Tell you gotta cook with all the senses. Stack these on up. Woo. Yeah. Y'all. And then what I do also to keep them warm, I don't know if that one. Grab another towel. Oh, there, all downstairs. Okay, I like to use a towel to keep that heat in when you're cooking for multiple people. Move that over there so that way they stay warm. Now we on to the next batch of breads. Let's see. Nope. What? No mushrooms and pickles? What? I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Pickles are delicious. See, no, you're not a mushroom lover. What? Oh my goodness. Turned out that was enough for that. Oh my goodness. What is going on? How can we save humanity when folks don't like mushrooms, as amazing as they are? I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, let me finish cutting up these mushrooms before I get too sad. These amazing mushrooms. Yes, I said amazing mushrooms. Y'all see? Oh, excuse me, that mimosa. Woo. You see, I'm putting more mushrooms than almost anything up in here. They are delicious. All right. And then we're going to have spinach too. Oh, that's what I say. Load up your eggs, baby. Look at that. Look at those colors. Y'all see that? Look at that. I'm telling you, don't be afraid to load it up. So all of that is done. Now we can get ready. Uh-oh, some mushroom. I almost ate it. Y'all know I do it. But I was just told stop eating and talking. Ooh, but I like it. All right. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. That one flipped too fast. I'm gonna wait on the other. Let me check on these potatoes. Oh, come through potato. Oh, they are brown. Yes. Woo. All right, what's I doing? Oh, my vegetables. May as well get these going. Why not? So with these, we are going to use a little non-stick spray. And why not use a little butter? People like butter with eggs. I got butter and olive oil. Sometimes I play around with like, which flavor I want today. So today we are going to choose the butter. Move the potatoes back a little bit. I'm using a big old thing. All right. And then what we're also going to do is go ahead and start scrambling up, getting our eggs ready. So when it's time, we can just pour them on in there. So I have 6 eggs. What I'm going to do, y'all already know, half and half. I do my separation first because sometimes egg whites don't want to act right. The yolks fall up in there. So what you don't want to do is have a plan of doing egg white and egg, and then you do your eggs first. And then when you try to separate the yolks to do egg whites, they don't separate right. And then you end up with all the whole egg. So go ahead and do the egg white first. Get that out the way. And then, oh, I think that bacon ready. I smell it. I smell it. I smell it. This egg is acting up. This egg don't even want to separate. Why are you acting like that? Oh, well, get your whole stuff in there then. I'm going to try another. Sometimes you gotta call an audible. That egg didn't want to be separated. That egg said we go together as a team. All right, so now I got my 3 egg whites and my 3 eggs. Bam. Get this out the way. Watch these hangs. And oh yeah, my bacon. Stop smelling my bacon trying to overcook. No. That's what we're not gonna do. Oh yeah, it's a crispy brown. All right, so for my eggs, throw these vegetables in here because we are using so many vegetables. That's enough seasoning, folks. Like I said, I'm doing the most with the seasoning. Like, oh, I gotta have extra salt and all that stuff. No, you don't. Add seasoning and flavors in different ways. So we're doing that today by way of vegetables. And let me check on this real quick. I want y'all to save your calories. Stop it. Stop it. Let me see. Do I want this one? I can use some now. And then once these first toast get done, move this eye. But I just want to get going because I try to give y'all meal ideas in about 30 minutes. I got to the point where I just had to say about 30. Because the 30 minutes or less don't always work. But whatever. It's still not that long. It's brunch, so this is a great idea for family breakfast brunch, girls' day, or whatever. But I just want you to make healthy decisions, all right? So with our eggs, all I'm doing is adding pepper. And I told you I love me some pepper. We're going to lift these up. That breeze. Come through, breeze. I think my bread may be done. Damn. I'm so disappointed that I don't have any doggone confectioner sugar. That is my jam. All right, there we go. Got that French toast done. And now we can switch eyes. Did y'all see that meme where it says that the best eye, turn up the wrong thing, is the front right? I was like, he ain't lying. Because that is all I like to cook on. Alright. There we go. Bam. Now I can use my spatula. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get this out of the way to make us some room. Because all we got left is the eggs. And these are almost done. Because we don't want to overcook the vegetables. So I'm going to throw our spinach up in here. And I do like my eggs overloaded with vegetables. Yes, I do. I like it to feel like it's like vegetables with eggs as opposed to eggs with vegetables. I do. Oh, these mushrooms look so good. They look so doggone good. Spinach can't be running now. You gotta keep that spinach. So, for my folks who don't like mushrooms, tell me what other vegetables you can see putting in your vegetable scramble. Tell me what, and do y'all like spinach? Like, if you don't like mushrooms, I'm questioning everything. Spinach is probably my favorite leafy green. By far. Alright. Sip up. Sip up. Oh, and drink some water if you got it. Alright. Vegetables are done. Now it's time for the eggs. It's nice and fluffy. Do y'all add milk to y'all eggs? I do sometimes. Some people add water to their eggs. But today I'm just going to let the eggs do what they do on their own. That's on the heat. No problems. Turn these eggs down because you don't want for the eggs to cook too fast. Ooh, look at that. Can y'all see that? So pretty. Just seeing the red and the green in here makes me so excited. Makes me so excited. Trying to feel peppers, onions, and broccoli. Yes, broccoli is another good one. Broccoli is good. Asparagus is good. Y'all already know the issue with asparagus, but yes, I love broccoli, love asparagus. Even some, I don't know if I could put sprouts in a scramble, but I'll definitely put asparagus in here before. Great. What else? What else? Give me some more. And do y'all see what's not in here? What's not in here? We got all these vegetables. And we don't even have to use cheese. That's a lot of people feel like they have to have their cheese when they're making their eggs because it's typically just cheese eggs. But when you have all this other stuff, all this flavor, all these textures, you don't need that cheese. You do not. Yeah. These potatoes are cooking away. They smell amazing. The bacon is done. It's nice and crispy with a little sweetness added to it. I ain't do too bad. Y'all know I be running my mouth. I can't help it. My bad. Is it? Basically done. Y'all ready to see this whole plate? I know y'all are. There we go. Woo. Yes, yes, yes. Done and done. Let me move all this extra stuff out the way so we can start making a plate or two. Bam. Get all this out the way. Seasonings out the way. I know you're like, Krista, stop cleaning up. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't stand junk. I can't stand mess. I can't. It's not in my DNA. Oh, look at that crispy bacon. It's done. Taste it. Taste brown sugar. All right, just plate. Just plates. Potatoes, basically done. Oh yes. Ooh, this is how I like my potatoes. I like to have a little crisp on it. And you know what, y'all don't even know why I'm playing. And you're getting that big plate for myself. Because I show y'all, this is honestly what I eat off of. I don't know why I'm acting new because y'all won't hear. This is my plate. I like it. But I honestly like smaller plates because it makes you believe and feel that you're eating more than you are. So if you look at, and I'm going to plate both of these plates, right? I'm going to put 2 pieces of French toast on each, right? 2 pieces of bacon. My piece I already bit off of. I ain't gonna do the fam like that and make them eat it, right? Then I'm gonna get some of this here, what's this? Scramble, this egg scramble. Oh, yes. Come through, eggs. That's a shame I get so excited about Sunday stuff. Eggs. Look at that. Well, I do give him a little bit more than me. And then I am going to get my potatoes. My taters, as my mama used to call them. Good job. Y'all can't smell it. Can you hear the sizzle? Oh, Miss G, I wish you could too. Right, y'all see there's no salt, no cheese. Y'all picked up on that. Oh, look at that. But you see how my plate, although it looks small, it's enough. It's enough. All right. I have some left over for the son. Oh, take a picture. So what you see is, my bacon hiding. What you'll see, same plate, almost the same amount of food, but I just use a smaller plate. And even if I wanted more, this is enough. This is enough. But see, I have more room to plate on here, but we don't need that. We don't want that. We just want what we need. All right. So, what did we make today? We have our lower calorie mimosa that was made with our 50 calorie orange juice and our Brut champagne. I use the Brut specifically because it has less sugar than regular champagne. Then we made the French toast with the healthier bread that is only 35 calories per slice, high in fiber, which means it has less net carbs. And then we also made with egg whites and almond milk as opposed to whole eggs and full milk. Excuse me. Potatoes and the onions we've made in coconut oil to get that healthier fat as opposed to frying it or using butter. We use turkey bacon instead of regular pork bacon to save calories and fat, and to add a little extra flavor, we sprinkled a little brown sugar on it and just threw it in the oven. And then for our eggs, we removed the cheese, we removed the salt, and we use less of the eggs that we typically would use by doing 1 whole egg to and an egg white per serving as opposed to 2 full eggs, and then just loaded it up with vegetables. So I used mushrooms, peppers, tomatoes, and spinach, but feel free to add whatever vegetables you like just to load it up. You don't need all of the extra salt. You don't need all of the extra cheese. And like I said, I don't have any today, but typically with my French toast, I would sprinkle it, do a little dusting of confectioner sugar on the top to add that extra little sweetness and cutting back on how much syrup is used, or any sugar that's used, and all that extra sugar. I mean syrup. How much syrup is used, and cutting back on all of the extra sugar. So those are my tips for a healthier brunch. I can't wait for you to try them. Let me know what you tried, how you tried, what you thought about it. This could be next up for your next girls' day, your next family day, and all of that good stuff. But make sure that you are just thinking about how you can make some of your favorite meals just a little bit healthier. It's not about restriction at all, but just asking some, are there any changes that I can make? Can I get a 50-calorie orange juice instead? Sure. Can I get a healthier bread instead? Sure. I just want you to think about those things. So this has been Crystal Taylor with Brunch in the Kitchen with Crystal. Make better decisions so you can be a healthier, happier you. That's all I'm asking for. And you know what? Oh, and just to let if you're looking for a program where you get the food and the exercises and the community, if you're in a shift group coaching, monthly coaching program, yes, Leslie, it is yummy. Yes, Miss Jules. So grab some forks for you, Taylor, and knives. Let's see about these. Y'all know, I know y'all waiting on him. Huh?
Take a picture for me.
Oh. I know y'all waiting on his feedback. You may as well get your syrup too. What you want in there for? His knives right here.
It's only 1 fork.
Oh. Oh, I used to. Make sure fork. Oh, what's that now? Let's see about it. Yes, Miss G, you are very welcome. Oh, I like the small fork. That's the other thing, y'all. I'm such a small everything. This is the fork I use compared to the forks that they use. I even use the smaller forks. And I guess, yeah, the prongs are longer. I use the smaller forks, not just because my hands are smaller, but I don't want to get a big shovel and just. Let's see where y'all at. Let's see about it. Well, I guess my son made some about a month or so ago, 2 months. But that's what I should say. I haven't made it in a while, for a long time. So I'm just letting y'all see all of that. Why you gotta act like you ain't got no?
What you talking about?
Come in here, rub your hands. Nah,
let me clear my throat.
Rubbing your hands together. Ow! You know what I forgot to put in here? No. Vanilla. That's what I forgot. The doggone vanilla. Dang nabbit. Feel good though. These potatoes.
That's good though.
Alright, y'all. I ain't gonna make y'all watch us eat. But I just want y'all to see the taste and everything. Add your vanilla. Add your vanilla. Don't forget the vanilla like I did. Dang. Alright, y'all. Bye.